Hey guys, it's Alexander from Old Tech. This is the third episode in Jumpstart to Java, and well, let's get right to it. So we're going to be creating a simple game, just a clicker, basics. And I've taught you a lot about, you know, Canvas, graphics, but let's get into some really cool stuff. So, right, we learned about setting background and everything, and commenting. Now, let's put this all into action. Okay, and what we're gonna do right now is open up your Eclipse or whatever you're using, create a new project. Okay, and we're just gonna name this Clicker because that's all it is. Okay, we don't need to make a fancy name right now. Okay, and we just have our regular package here. So let's create everything and com dot. I'm just gonna put low tech. Put whatever you want. Okay, and we're just gonna put Clicker. New class, and let's just make this main class, or runner as I like to call it. And public static void main string args, and that's it for runner for right now. Let's create a new class called game engine. Okay, this is gonna have our constructor public. Okay, so let's just create. Okay, and this is gonna be our main file. Okay, all we need to do right here is whoops, new game engine. Sorry, I was getting used to another language, and we're just gonna leave it like that. Right now, we're gonna have and public void start game. And that's just gonna be empty for right now. Okay, we need clean code. Well, let's not do that. Okay, and let's create some static. What are we doing? Okay, so if you go back over here, I think I taught you this. And no, I didn't teach you this. Okay, so we have something called um, toolkit. Okay, we use it. I use it here to get the screen size. Okay, we're gonna implement it here. Public dimension screen size equals toolkit get default kit. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah. Get screen size. And you forget most of this a lot, and it's okay if you have to go back to tutorials, or if you have to go back to other code. There's nothing wrong with it. Programmers forget a lot of stuff all the time. I love using Stack Overflow. If you haven't used it already, I suggest you do, because it's a really helpful community. They have everything ranging from Rails to C++ to even Lua. pretty sure how that's pronounced correctly, but I don't know for sure. And you know, it's HTML5. Everyone's friendly. There's no spam really or negative people. You just ask questions, get responses, or respond to people if you know. Personally, I just use this to like check up whenever I have to. I don't do much. I have a couple badges, but that's about it. So let's do this. Public in height. Yeah, height equals screen size dot. Is that it? Yes, height. So that's what it is, and that's all we need to do right now. But we are going to create our public void create frame. I'm gonna have separate voids for everything. And you know, we don't even need to make this public, we just private out. Okay, so we just have create frame here. Okay, so start with our JFrame. And I'm just gonna initialize it over there. So Control Shift O, remember Control Shift O to organize your imports. So what we're gonna name this, we're just gonna name this Clicker, because that's an easy name. So frame set size. So we get a nice square thing. Let's just do -100. Frame dot set visible true, just so we can see what's happening. Okay, and set location relative to null. And basically what this means is it's not gonna set the location relative to this. Okay, if we did set it to the Eclipse, it'd probably like show up right here or right here. But at making it null, we'll put it directly in the center, evenly away from all sides. So if you want to test that out right now, we can. Let's just click on our project and run. Should show up. There we go. And it's a perfect looking square. Who would have guessed? Now it looks kind of plain right now, right? But we don't really want to add anything. There's nothing to add right now. Okay, except for our button. J button. Public J button. And what we're going to do is just initialize it right here. We got to import equals new J button. Horrible typing today. And click me for good score. Just kidding. And we're just gonna have public endpoints. That's when equal to 0. frame dot add button, and that's just gonna add the button to our frame. Okay. Okay. Well, we gotta create a flow layout now because that you just saw it was huge. We don't want that. And let's just initialize our layout. Just say that. Okay. So I'll give you a moment to get this all down because we've done a lot so far. So when you're done, let's go back and create. Hold on. Let's set frame dot set resizable. Hold on, my dog's in the background. I will pause this. I'll be right. I'm back. So let's get on with it. And that's just to make sure that no one resizes it. It's nothing major, but you don't want it, or else it'll mess up with the layout. But now it has nothing to do with anything. The button doesn't do anything, so let's make it do something. Listen, and I'm not exactly sure on this. Uh, Hold on. Okay, I found the solution. I forgot to do this, so I forgot how to do this. I mean, and it happens all the time, like I said. And it's to add action listener, okay? And you're going to put what you want it to do inside of this, okay? Whoops, click that. So let's do that. Add action listener, okay? Action listener, and you're going to do that. Okay, and remember when it says here, action performed. New action listener, okay. So we're gonna do new action listener. And it's giving us an error. When we did everything right. See? And we gotta control shift O. Did I type it wrong? I don't think I did. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's copy and paste. Sometimes it's just good to copy and paste. Whoops. What the hell? Yeah, something went wrong here. So I'm gonna come back with a solution. And I found the problem, guys. What happened was, oh, huh. Now it's giving us these errors. And now we're good. I just control shift O right there and we're good. Let's change this to 1 point. Okay. And it probably did something, but we don't know. So what we do is just create system.out print line points. Shouldn't return an error. Whoops. Except that we did that wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And we have 10 points. That's great. But now we need to put it out onto the screen. So now what we're going to do is public JLabel label Control Shift O. We're going to create our label here. That's a simple fix. Let's just create it at 100. 100. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, right, we forgot to add it. Frame.add label. It comes out weird because we added it after. Okay. Okay. So now let's study up on our flow layouts. Uh-oh. Right, we got this. Perfect, right? So basically what this is saying is just a flow layout, right? And you can read up on this. I'll be posting that. But flow layout. This is basically border layout, flow layout. This is what we need. It's the default and just puts it out like this, which you don't want. Let's see, what should we do? Yeah, you know what, let's use box layout. Sounds nice. Sounds simple. So it's gonna be the same thing, except we need to put box. And where it is it here. Control Shift O. Pretty sure it's like this. Uh oh. Yep, it's giving us an error. So let's do something with that error. Okay. Well, we have to use JPanel for this, but it shouldn't be hard to implement. It's basically we add everything to the JPanel. We add the JPanel to our frame, and we're good. Right. Public JPanel panel. Let's Control Shift O. Panel equals new J panel. Okay, and let's just add to the panel instead, because that's what we need to add it to, right? Now let's go with frame.add panel, and it should work, except for this. We'll do this, but it doesn't show anything right now. And why is that? So sometimes I will be just talking to myself in my head and going to. Okay. Huh. This is a little advanced for us. I probably could do it on my own, but I think the grid layout would be easier for us. Okay. It just does that for us. Okay. So I'm just doing Control Z all the way. Grid layout. Now we gotta do rows and columns, so we probably want 2 rows and 1 columns right now. Why do we need that? We don't. Control Shift O, and that's kind of weird. So what are we gonna do? Let's search up centering a J panel, just for your sake. Or no, my bad. J label. We don't use panels, so right. We have this. Swing constants dot center. So where is it? And swing constants dot center. And now let's just do J label dot. Whoa, what are we doing? Dot set text points. And should be good. Great, we have it working perfectly now. Nice, right? And we got to 50. Now that is going to be it for this episode, and just to show you how JPanels, or not JPanels, but buttons, labels, and how everything works. I have it up here. You can basically recreate this on your own, but next tutorial we are going to figure out a way so that we could add, let's say this will give us 2 points or 3, and it gives us a point every second. Okay, so let's do that next time, and hope you enjoyed the video. Keep on watching, subscribe, and like, all the good stuff. So just thanks for watching, and see you next time. This is Alexander from Moltech.